Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Hungry Man 97 and coming at you from a little bit different location than normal. You know, I've always had this idea of, buying collections off of Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace of people's cards collections, going through them, finding some good ones, and then making a video about it. Well, I did buy one such collection on Craigslist and I'm going to tell you about, and how do you think I did? So I found this guy locally selling these cards on Craigslist for $40. The first thing I can see from the photos is junk wax cards. Not the best start. But in the second picture, the one encouraging thing I see from this one is the 1981 Topps card just laying on top. They look like all commons, but it was encouraging. And on the third picture, I got a little more excited when I saw the unmistakable gray and white stripe box of the 89 Fleer. I couldn't tell if it was closed packs or if it had already been opened, but there's a lot of possibilities there with the F-Face, Billy Ripken F-Face, also Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson's rookie, and a whole ton of errors in that set. So I got a little excited when I saw that. I decided to chance it, and we met in a parking lot. He didn't seem to be a collector. Seemed clueless about the value. He was definitely kind of a man of few words. He said he was cleaning out a storage unit, that he wanted to sell these, and so I gave him 220s and loaded them in my car. The first thing I noticed was this old Cars box. It was cards of cars, and it looked really old. I noticed that there was a ton more cards than I thought, as being I couldn't see that there were 5-row boxes when I saw the original listing on Craigslist. Hey guys, and don't forget to check out my buddy Darren at Grunt Talks MLB. That's his website. Also his YouTube channel, Grunt Baseball, for all things baseball. My team's not in the playoffs, but he's got all up-to-date information about all things baseball, the playoffs, some funny stuff too. Be sure to check it out when you get a chance. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel, go down and hit that subscribe button. Do it right now while you're thinking about it. I really appreciate it. Helps the channel grow. Let's get back into this. So I started going through the tedious process of sorting. It's something I love to do, so one could argue that going through it actually made it worth it. I have a very understanding wife, and I had cards stacked on the table in giant stacks for about 3 days as I went through these cards. The box of old car cards did not end up panning out. I think a mint condition one was selling for around $10 or less on eBay, and mine was far from mint condition. There was a ton of cards I did not go through. The 90 and 91 Fleer and the 88 and 89 Topps and a few others. I chose not to go through them because there wasn't anything in those sets worth more than like 50 cents. Disappointment set in when I went through about 1,589 Fleer baseball cards and found no Griffies and no Billy Ripkens. I only found one Randy Johnson, but was excited. And the 90 Topps, not a single Frank Thomas in those, and there was about 2,000 of those. They had been mysteriously missing from those cards when I went through them. These 95 Studio cards look like debit cards. Not much value, but I did find 2 Griffies, maybe $4 to $5 a piece. There was a 94 Fleer traded set. I was surprised to find the A-Rod had not been pulled, and that one was selling for probably $5 to $7. It was probably the best card I had actually found. I found a few more good cards and a few cheap errors. I sorted everything into 800 count boxes and top loaded the keepers. So by the numbers, I paid a total of $40 for this lot. Came to about 20,000 cards. That's an approximation. I top loaded about $30 worth of cards. So in conclusion, I do feel like these cards were well searched before I got them. But I was able to pull out some pretty good ones, some Ken Griffey Jr. cards, some that Randy Johnson 89 Fleer, one with a partial Marlboro scoreboard, billboard right behind him. And then the A-Rod rookie card from that 94 Fleer traded. Probably worth a little more than $5, but nothing really more than that $5 mark. So in all, I about broke even on it, but you know what? If the wife's not happy about it, or I just really feel bad about the deal, I can keep the singles and then rebox everything. Kind of probably sell it for the same thing I bought it for, that $40. What do you guys think? Leave some comments down below. We'll do some more of these if it's a popular one. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.